Hello, all you Wookiee warriors. How's it going? Coming back at you guys with another Nioh boss guide. So in this video, we'll be fighting Otani Yoshisugu. I think his name is pronounced. Please forgive me if I butchered that name. This is actually one of the levels that actually has 2 boss fights. At the end of the game, I believe it's like 3, but we'll worry about that later. So just to save myself from butchering his name, I'm going to call him Otani. So Otani is actually, when I first fought him, he was very, very hard, very frustrating. And if you've noticed in all my videos, I'm pretty much using Sloth. It just, to me, it makes the boss fights much easier because you're able to study the moveset of the boss. So he actually has 2 phases. And actually the second phase is actually one, like just before he gets there, you can actually do some damage. He doesn't do an explosion damage or anything like that. Which is actually a really cool thing, is one of his, so let me just go over like what he's weak to quick. So he is weak to fire. At least that's what I've used every time I fight him, is fire just wrecks him. So oddly enough, you actually get a fire weapon in the previous game, which is a katana. But if you're not comfortable, if like swords are not my thing, you can definitely go and use Kusarigama, you can use dual blades, you can use a spear. You actually, if you manage to get the smithing text for this one, you can actually forge yourself a fire spear, axe, whatever you want to use. But if you use one without an element on it, you're gonna want to make sure you're using a fire amulet. I just personally don't like using them a whole much in the boss fights because they take time to proc, get you buff in, and then you kind of messed up. Anyway, like I'm going to be doing with all the I've done with all my boss fights, I'm going to use Sloth. For this one, it's going to be unique because this one will not just, you can't use your bird guardian spirit. I'm sorry, I forgot its name right now. You can't use that one because it does not knock him up he does not get knocked up in the air. He does not, you don't get a parry with this guy. So my advice would be to make sure you use a fire spirit. I'm using Echo. So if, like, say you ran out of fire talismans, then you can just summon Echo and get your fire buff that way. Now, one of the things I like doing is I like having Mega Hirokudamas. Now, what you can really do is when he goes to the mid stage, he plunges his swords into his chest and rips them out. I know, baller, right? That's when you want to do some good damage. Now, you can either do one of 2 things. You can go in there and just get a couple good hits in, or back if you're far enough away, just go ahead and use your Hirokudama, because using the big Hirokudama, I mean, you're far away, he's not going to hit you, you have time to do it. A lot of his attacks are mostly a combination of like Kimpo and slash attacks, mostly downward slashes. Now, there is a time when he will use kind of like this, I guess you could say kind of like a flash move, not really flash. The reason I say flash, I'm thinking about the superhero Flash. He kind of speeds 3 times across. You'll see what I'm talking about, like 3 times across the arena to get you. Now that's a moment you really want to be careful, because that can do major damage. I don't think he does a grab attack. I don't remember him doing a grab attack on you. But I always go in with the mindset that there's a possibility that the boss will always do a grab on you. So just always, that's why you're always prepared. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything else I can say, anything else I can do. When I'm using a sword, though, I always go with mid stance. You know, it gives you good damage, but also you don't burn up a lot of stamina. And I never like the moveset on low stance or high stance. High stance is just way too vulnerable for me to be like, okay, cool. So let's get into it and show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, right away, I'm probably going to put Sloth on him and then immediately put Weakness on him because that will probably help me with doing some more damage.
This must be Kelly's work. Tell me where he is.
Kelly, これは自らの意思でやったのだ。この大谷兵三成殿のため、義のために残された命使う覚悟よ。
So you see right there, oh, I forgot about this. He does kind of like these air slashes on you. So kind of stick to his backside as best you can. There you go. Pretty easy boss fight. Pretty easy boss fight. You get... Oh, I shouldn't say easy. As you saw, like, my talismans wore off and he almost killed me. He is one of those more quick bosses to fight. You actually fight this guy twice, but it's more of an optional mission, so you don't really have to fight him. Or do the mission. But that's how I usually fight this guy, is I just really spam Sloth talismans when it comes to this guy.
Otani Yoshisugu殿、討ち死にされました。戸田勝重殿、平塚為弘殿も討ち死に。三成殿、落ちられよ。引かぬ。義は我らにあり。こたびは負けじゃ。ひとたび敗れながらも将軍となった頼朝公の洗礼もある。ここは引け。我が名は島左近清興。事務省に過ぎたると言われしこの左近が首。手柄としたき者は堂々かかってまいれ。
So that's pretty much the first boss fight, guys. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing else in here. Just gonna get to my shrine quick before I end this video. I believe there's a shrine. Nope. I gotta go back up. Okay. So anyway, that's pretty much the boss fight, guys. Just keep your wits about you. I mean, you can see you did. I was able to get the Hirokudama off, but I honestly, you could be fine without it. Just go ahead and give him some good hits, good smacks, and you'll be all right throughout the boss fight. Make sure you're coming in there into that boss fight with as much elixirs as possible, guys. And I will see you guys in the... Oh, before I end this video, I almost forgot. Be sure to comment down below, guys. Let me know how I'm doing. Do you guys like these boss videos? Do you guys want to see more videos of me doing boss guides, or maybe even a walkthrough at some point? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below, or all comments. I would love to read them. Also, don't forget to rate the video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, please also, if you guys dislike it, please let me know why you disliked it, and put it down below in the comment section below what I can do to improve, so I can turn that dislike into a like. Also, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I get videos out to you guys on a regular basis. I also stream 3 days out of the week, so be sure to catch me then. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are all having a Wookie-tastic day, and I'll see you all on our next adventure. Till next time, see ya.